Hello everyone, how are we doing? Right, so we have the intro S100 today. Mic is low, okay. Is any better? Okay. Hey Peng, how you doing? Right, so this comes with the stabs. Looks like these are the gaskets, feet, and a screwdriver. Got the PCB. Comes with the tri-mode dongle. And a PP plate. Foam is in here as well. We'll leave that to the side for now. And then here we have the board. We got the Half-Life colorway, which is orange and a dark gray. Right. So I do have stabs that I prepared for this, but if you guys would prefer, we can use the stabs that came with the board, but I would need to lube them first. So it's up to you guys for that one. Peng, thanks for the follow. For switches, I have I want to do a plateless build and a build with the PP plate. I think for the PP plate, I'm going to use some Keygeek Purple Dawns. And plateless, I want to try it with some Gateron type R's. And yeah, I'm just going to use the stabs I already have prepared. Just to save some time. It's a lot. It is a lot of Purple Dawns. These are the ones left that are still functioning perfectly. With the top housing issues that they have. Yeah, but I have a lot. Just these are the most usable ones. So, Phoenix, I saw you said you were having a late lunch. What are you having? Pork dumplings and noodles. Ooh, that sounds good. Food for the keep life. That it is. um, so this PCB does support split right shift as well as split backspace, but I think we're gonna go with full backspace and full shift. Um, Mostly because I do not have a JSON file for it, and I am not sure if it will be mapped correctly. Yeah, I think he did splits backspace, and looks like the backspace key was somehow mapped to alt. So that sounded fun. Peng, are you still in here? Yeah, what are you up to today? Doing some homework? For what class? I feel like it's chem. It's always chem. And it's giving me relationship advice. Is he qualified to do that? I'm back. Welcome back. Very blunt about it. It's interesting. Gotta shovel the driveway. Yeah, it snowed here yesterday, but thankfully not a lot, so I didn't need to shovel. It did just melt. Do you guys get a lot of snow today? No snow, only rain for you. Yeah, but you're in Cali, so can't be expecting the snow. You got an inch. Just stopped a few minutes ago. Yeah, that's not too bad though. Yeah, hopefully it's that light snow and not wet and heavy when you go out there. Keeper, hello, how you doing? All right, guys, do we want to try plateless first, or do we want to go with the plate? Okay, we got one for each. Does anyone want to be the tiebreaker? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the plate first. Just because. Thundershock. Thank you for the follow. Oh, this plate is very. There we go. Hey, Thundershock, how you doing? Now, this keyboard only has a tri-mode option available for both solder and a hot swap, which I think is pretty interesting. Um, Not sure I know of any other boards that offer tri-mode. Solder. Yeah, I am also excited for the plateless build, and we will do that just after this. I do have KKB Skadata Neo to put on this, which I think is going to be a good match. I think Vice got 1-2. One what? Intro? Oh, nice. I assume she ordered it from Bowl, since it's not live on ClickClack yet, which is kind of weird that it's taking a bit longer for it to go live for them, but I guess it kind of coincided with the Lunar New Year, so they weren't able to get it up in time. What do you mean, Peng? I like a lot of the colors for this board. I think they did a good job with that. Um, I wish the Half-Life colorway would have been Anno. I'm a big fan of Anno Orange, but um, Vertex coating is pretty good. It feels nice. So, you know, I can't be mad at it. For anyone that might have joined recently, we are building an intro S100. We're going to do Keygeek Purple Dawns on PP plate to start, and then I will do a plateless build with some Gateron Type R. I do like that this is Force 7U spacebar. Win keyless is the goat, but you know it doesn't have to be win keyless. I think 7U just looks better regardless if it's win key or win keyless. I just realized this is win keyless, and I. Well, thanks for mentioning that, Peng. All right, set those aside. God, I haven't built the full size in so long. So many switches. He's trying to be Alex. The Phoenix has some good content. If you want to hear any switch on a really expensive board, he's your man. Only have see, there it is. Well, yeah, for what board, Ping? F1. Man, I can't wait for my F1. I say that having sold an F1 already, but um, I did manage to switch it. I don't know if you remember, Peng. I did switch it to silver gray instead of the navy. After I got the navy dolphin. Twin. Yeah, I think having multiple silver boards is. I prefer to having multiple navy boards. I also never tried PP plate on F1. I've only tried CF and Alu. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Alu plate I use as well. Yeah, I think the F1 is probably so I'm not I know, don't cancel me for this, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of MX Blacks. But I did try them in the F1 and I really liked how they sounded. I think that's probably the only board I wouldn't mind having them in out of what I've tried so far. Or Alu. Doesn't it come with an Alu by default? I'm pretty sure it does. So you should have that. Yeah, I know it came with one default plate. I know back when we were ordering them, we had all talked about getting a PP plate along with it. But it does come with an alu plate by default. Let's open this baby up. V2Us on Alu. I never tried the V2Us. I did have the V2s though, and I think those were a little bit too high pitched for me, a little too loud when I used them on harder plates. This screwdriver is not the best, I'm not gonna lie. Gat Milky Yellows. Yeah, I surprisingly have never tried Gat Milky Yellows. I'm not sure why. I've meant to a few times, but never really got around to it. I have too many switches at this point to want to try more, but I guess I could always get rid of some. Ooh, ads. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this screwdriver is not my favorite. This reminds you of a typing device, does it? Yeah, I can't say this is my favorite screwdriver. Let's see. You want Popeyes now. You're always thinking of food, Ping. These screws do not want to come out. Okay, there we go. Two. Hi, bye. Hey, Vice, how you doing? Am I missing some screws here? It's it's bion bolt. I see. Let's try this one again. go. Thanks for the help, Thundershock. Now this PC cover is really interesting to me. Really curious to see how it makes the board sound. What mount are we using? We're using gasket mount. Yes, I am going to do a plateless build. I'm going to be using some Gateron Type R for that one. Yeah, I know plateless hot swap, probably not the best idea, but we're going to do it anyways, because why not? Actually, do you guys have a preference up here in this corner? Do you want me to remove the blocker, or do we want to use the blocker? What do you guys think? Without, blocker looks better. Well, I know, but it's, you know, it's hot swap. I can easily just take them out. That's not a big deal, IMO. Since I'd have to remove the blocker or remove the switches, so, you know, it's not like it's less work to do one or the other. Let's try it without. And then we can try it with once we try the plateless build. Frank did it with blocker yesterday. Okay, yeah, I'll take it off then. Like I said, we can do both since we will be doing a plateless build as well. This is a nice heavy blocker. It's really thick. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know if can do something since I have Amazon Prime on Twitch, but I don't quite remember. You can do a Prime sub, if you have that available. But to be quite frank, I don't know where you would go do that or how you'd activate it. These screws not being magnetic is kind of a pain. Just keeps falling. That's annoying. Missing a screw here. I am. Where did that go? Was there any extras in here? Oh, yes. You think you got it? Yeah, I think you did. Oh, yeah, it is. Thank you for the Prime sub ping. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, yeah, these screws need to be better. Or maybe it's the screwdriver. I really don't like the screwdriver either, I'm not gonna lie. But we make do. Now, I do have the semi-translucent accents for Skedatanio. Do you guys want to use those? Or should we just go base set? This has an alert row, I believe, as well as caps, enter, yeah, and arrows. I do think this set matches perfectly. Leave number to last just to try and decide whether we want to use those accents or not. do think this set looks perfect with this colorway, though. Yeah, I also had considered getting the carbon C data base for this. But I think that might be lighter than I would like. Also, this is what the translucent accent looks like on here. So let me know if we want to do the whole numeral for it. It's not as dark as Cadet. Yeah, that's I did notice that. Without the accents? Alright. I do have the regular orange accents as well. If anyone would prefer those. What board is up there? Looks good with RML. That is the Neo 65 CU. Regular orange. It's a very close match to the orange of the board. I like that. I believe the caps lock is in here. There it is. Okay, I just realized that this better have numpad in the kit. It does. Okay, thank God. 65 CU. It's not out already. I actually got it from the CN group buy. I don't have connections. I just bought it. Yeah, I had someone with an address in China that was able to get it for me. Reminds me of Spirit Halloween. It does kind of give that vibe with the colors. $75 CU. Yeah, I had that one as well for a little bit. It was a nice board. I'm not a big fan of 75s. I really wanted to give it a try, but I did not love it. Ooh, Fright Night with orange alphas. That would look really good on this. Large forehead, yeah. I don't know, I just think it's too squarish for me. Although I do think the layout is functionally very nice. What are those things using to put keycaps on? What? My hands? Oh yeah, okay. have to redo that stab. Yeah, I feel like the enter is all right for me. I don't know if I'd like the whole alert row very much, to be completely honest. I was considering using some up here just because I know these have RGB, but eh. Thoughts on Big Boy Enter? You mean ISO? Um, I mean, it looks nice. Some sets have really nice ISO enters, which makes me wish I built boards with ISO more often. But you know, it's all right. I wish I had gotten the relegendables for this set so I could put some on here. Would look good. I'm trying to see if I have any other artisans that would go on there. Could go well with this set. I think this one would be fine. We'll just do class and issue. All right, see ya, Peng. Thanks for coming in. Just gonna put these in as placeholders, I guess. I do have an orange cable for this. It does not match, but good enough. Oblo still has the Hibby. Yeah, I might grab it. Although I'm not sure how much shipping would be, but it's usually not that bad from him. Oh, well, that flew out. That is the big monster key. A lot of bleed. Yeah, up here. I don't think there is one. I might have missed it in here. These might actually do that, but I'm not sure. Oh, below the numpad. Down here, you mean? Yeah. Not sure. Yeah, before I turned it on. Yeah, it gets really bright. I think this is a blocker here. Once we do the rebuild, I'll try to see if those fit in there. like that these are press-on feet instead of sticky feet. Not a big fan of sticky feet. Actually, yeah, let's swap out the enter and escape. After looking at it for a while, I really don't like this. The look of this enter. Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Nice looking keyboard, dude. Thanks, Mr. 07 Meta. Okay, yeah, I think that's much better. Get these out of the way. Alright, do a quick sound test. Yeah, of course you're getting big keyboard. Do you see how big this is? Big keyboard vibes. Look at this one. Look at this one. Alright. Let me know if you guys can hear this sound test or not. Nope. Alright. Yeah. You guys hear that? Alright. Huh. I really like how this sounds. Don't judge me, Phoenix. Don't judge me. I get bullied enough for that, alright? Don't judge me. You should see K-Pong in my Instagram comments. It's every time. Every time. Alright? It's not my fault. That's how I learned to type. Gateron, thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Use your index finger on spacebar, grow up. It does sound like Keygeek on PP. It's exactly what it sounds like. Almost as distinguishable as MX Blacks on Alu. Guys, okay, I'm a normal person, okay, I swear. I've thought about it, and then I'm like, do I really care that much? But I guess I kind of do. I don't like being judged by everyone. You know? Use left thumb or right index. On-screen celebration. I don't even know what that is. What did you just do? I'm halfway there. All right. We're gonna take this apart now, and we're gonna try the plateless build. And I will be doing some longer sound tests. I'm gonna record them and upload them to my YouTube. Hydrate? Oh god. I don't have water. No, stop. 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 That's too much. Okay, I gotta go get water, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I couldn't find my water bottle, so I have a cup full of water and I will chug it. Okay, I chugged it. No more hydrates, please. I don't want to get up and get water again. This calls for a celebration. If you redeem another hydrate, I'm banning you. I'm sorry. Oh, screen celebration. Ryan, can you not delete people's messages? Also, these Keygeek switches do not secure keycaps very well. They just kind of effortlessly just come off in your hand. Hey man, that mod is making me feel unsafe here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna unmod him after the stream. Does the 10-degree type and angle feel harsh? It doesn't. but that might be a me thing. I've been using my Dolphin a lot recently, and that's an 11-degree typing angle. That did take some getting used to at first, um, but after a couple days of typing on it for work, it felt fine. Basically, I just had to hover my hands um, a little higher than normal um, to be comfortable. But yeah, it doesn't take very much getting used to. Also, I don't recommend that anyone take off keycaps with their fingers, but like I said, for some reason these switches do not secure them very well. They just pop off. I do think it is a Keygeek thing. Um, Sorry if you guys can hear my dog. Let's see whether this could take long to get used to. Yeah, it shouldn't take very long to get used to. Hey, no advertising here. Mods, ban that guy. Don't actually, please. All right, good luck. Good luck, Phoenix. Is my audio low? Is it low for anyone else? Can anyone comment? I have your stream on. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Okay. Does this help at all? Yes, better. Okay. I think I turned my gain a little too far down earlier after the typing test, but I'm sure it was already low before that. Like that since you turned in. Yeah, my bad. This mic is really finicky with its gain settings. I always have to switch them around even when I'm in voice chat with friends. Well, you see, Gateron, we are going to be rebuilding it without the plate and with different switches, so it will be usable after that. Sorry if the camera shakes when I'm taking these off. I have a flimsy desk, and the camera is mounted to it as well, so. No more hydrate. I already chugged like 2 cups of water. I can't do it again. I'll do it after the next rebuild. Alright? We'll go get more water later. Mine's ketchup. Come on, Don. That unfortunately, that emote does not work in here, unfortunately. By the way, if anyone's curious on the Neo 65 CU here, I'm not gonna be doing sound tests this stream, but I will be recording some videos soon. I'm gonna try quite a few switches on it. I do really like how it sounds. I have some Keygeek Cyan in it right now, which are one of my favorite switches at the moment. They sound really good, and they have fixed the top housing issue that the previous Keygeek switches had, which made them feel a little bit sticky. Oh yeah, no, if these were HMX, I could have took them all out at once. Yeah, these fit into the plate pretty well. Takes a little bit of force. we're going to be using some GAT type R for this build. If you haven't tried these, you really should. These are some of the best tactiles that I've used, at least. Yeah, fortunately, I have a lot of these. After my initial batch, I ended up buying another 300, so it was one of the few switches that I had enough of to put in this board. If you do plan on getting these, though, I recommend you wait. Yeah, that's where those went. Yeah. There are some chatter issues with a few of these per batch that I've gotten. So, either I recommend you order probably 10 more than you would normally, or wait, as I'm pretty sure Gateron said that they are working on a fix for it. But yeah, these I have tested and they didn't have chatter before, so I'm hoping that they still don't have chatter. Oh, actually, we are going to use the blocker this time, so. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. It might have just. So, all of mine are from Unikeys. It might have just been their batch specifically that had some issues. But I did get. So, I got a bag of 90, and then I got 3 bags of 100. The bag of 90 that I originally got had 3 that had some chatter. And then the next 2 bags had nothing. They were all good. And then the last bag was really bad and had about 15 that were bad. So yeah. So I had good luck on 2 of them. One of them was, I would say, a reasonable amount, and then that last one was just really, really bad. But yeah, I have heard that, at least from the ones that people bought from Taobao, that they are all good. I haven't heard anyone have issues with those. From Milktooth, I don't think I've heard anything about it. But yeah, from what I was told by Unikeys is that Gateron is aware of the issue and they will be working to fix it, so probably best to wait. Um, so I think it can be. I'm not sure. I think if it was a loose leaf issue, they'd be fixable. But I have tried to fix some of my bad ones, and I cannot get them to work at all. But yeah, I've been trying to use tactiles more lately, just because I never really used them before, and I've been really trying to find some that I like. These are one that I found to be my favorite so far, but for any of you guys there, what are your favorite tactiles? Plateless on hot swap, so it works. It's not something that I would recommend. You need some thicker switches. Pretty much don't try it with HMX. Your switches will just fall off. I've done this a few times now. It works really, really well with some SWK switches because those have really, really thick plastic legs. So those don't go anywhere. But if you see these are also pretty good. I'm putting a decent amount of force there and it's just not moving. Yeah, I think it's worth a try. Like I said, it's probably not something I'd recommend, to be honest with you, but it's definitely doable. 4 type R's. MND Princess V2. I do also have Princess V2. Um, I like the feel of those. They feel really nice. The sound is a little bit thin, I would say, so they don't go great in like every board as I would like them to. But yeah, I like those too. I did order some Bison Huts and some Princess V4 to give those a shot. I've also been looking for some grain gold Bettys, but they seem to be discontinued now. I have tried several different sellers on AliExpress, and they have all canceled my orders or sent me linear versions of the Switch, which is disappointing. Had to lube and fill them, some thicker frames. Okay, I might have to try that then, because I do have a bunch of them that are just unused because I can't find a board that they sound great in. But I do like the bump on them. They're really nice. Keep forgetting that this is a WinQS board. A nice bump. They pulled a Valk on Unix. He's got like 200 during one of their sales. Yeah. Yeah, the sales are pretty good, especially on those since they're already pretty cheap. do have another bag of these somewhere. Let me find it. Be back in a second. All right. Was able to find them. Each row buddies through Superbuy. The order went through. We'll see what their tactile receive them. Yeah. I know someone else tried that as well. But yeah, it's been stuck since the Lunar New Year. I hope you're able to get the right ones. But yeah, I'm assuming at least on AliExpress, none of the stores there have the tactile version anymore. I've tried as many as I could find. But yeah, it's super disappointing that if it's true that they were discontinued. I've tried to, well, me and a friend have tried to reach out to some NA vendors to see if they could possibly get an order going with grain gold. Intro S100. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they are really good. I really enjoy them. Um I actually was only able to try a few that a friend sent over to me. But from those, I really enjoy how they feel. And they sound really good too. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but is it still low? I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to figure that out. Not sure why it's that low. Um, but hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to figure that out for any future streams. No, these are Gateron Type Rs. They're a relatively new tactile switch that I really enjoy using. I'd say these are probably my favorite release of last year. Oh, I have to take this apart again. I forgot to put the blocker in. Yeah, Dream Girly. If you missed it, we did a build with Keygeek Purple Dawns on a PP plate just a bit ago. And that was pretty good. It was enjoyable. Same colors, yeah. The magnets on this pogo pin are actually really strong. They feel much stronger than on the S100 too. Yeah. I do believe the VOD will be saved. I'm not sure honestly. This is my first stream, so but I do believe so. All right, you're back. Well, you're just in time. We're almost ready to do the plateless sound test. Just need to put the keycaps back on. Do you know where I checked that? Or if I turn it on now, it's still gonna save it? Check my settings. Hold on. All right. The spacebar is giving me issues, so take your time. There we go. Looks like it's by default. It's there. Okay, so hopefully it is saved. If it's not, I'll be uploading a few sound tests for this. Either way on my YouTube. Yeah, I'll try to do that as well. So I think I dropped a screw, so give me 1 second, guys. Got it. YouTube. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have any commands yet. Let me. I can link my YouTube in the chat. The coding. So I'm not usually a fan of coding. I much prefer Anno, but this is nice. It feels really smooth. It's not grainy at all. But yeah, I think Vertex is known to have some really good coding. I know people usually enjoy them on the TKD boards. Yeah, guys, follow Keep Science on YouTube as well for all your high-end sound tests. Cheap switches and high-end boards. Yep. If you've ever wondered what HMX sounds like on a Kohaku, go check out his channel. Just ordered 7 more tactiles to try out before I choose a switch. It's B-Sun Hut and Ochia Reserve. I've been wanting to try the Ochia Reserves. What other ones did you get? And these screws are really not fun to fit. If I had one gripe with this board, it'd be that. I should get like 20 copies. Muted sound. Huh. Oh, yeah, they probably wouldn't be for me either if they're muted. But I'd still like to give them a try. Those are B-Sun, right? I know some people have been saying that B-Sun has been dropping the ball lately regarding their tactiles. Some say switches in general, but I've had some luck with some of the B-Sun linears I've bought recently. You've got cream, blueberry fawn, box burn orange, heavy plum, sapphire, astro dragon, baby kangaroo, blue lotus, MX Argo clears, lavender purple, corsa, grayish. I heard the grayish are really good. I like the lavender purple as well. I don't think I've tried anything else on that list. And the huts I have on the way, so I'm excited to try those. I also have some MMD Princess V4 on the way, so those should come in after they start shipping again from the Lunar New Year. Rufus McFloofus, thanks for the follow. You don't have lavender purples yet. I got sent the wrong box of lavender. I'm sure we're supposed to be sent the wrong box. Not open it. Huh. Hi, Muji on whites. I have not tried. I don't think I've tried any of the Gion switches, if I'm being honest. What I have tried some of the other Haimu tactiles though. I actually really like the Haimu Rock. Sweet, I'm not too late. Nope, you're just in time to hear the plateless build with some Gateron type R's. Earlier we did a build with Keygeek Purple Dawns on a PB plate. So you can watch the VOD for that if you'd like. I will also be uploading some sound tests to my YouTube channel. I'll link that in the chat. Rupia Float, Melody Redux, Gion Whites, Kingling Tea, E4T, Strawberry Cheesecake names. I heard the Melody Reduxes are better than the last batch, but still a little questionable. Or than the V1s, I guess. Oh, so sorry. The V1s were regular melodies. The Melody Redux are the new ones. Yeah, what Gork said there. I do think I prefer the blocker here. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty nice. How'd you get the early prototype? It was sent to me by Vertex or Intro, same company, but you know, different brandings. Yeah, we for the first build we did put switches up there, and I mean it doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely prefer the blocker. It looks really nice. Do you work for Click Clack or something? I do not work for Click Clack. Um, I actually requested one myself. Wish there were the most custom. So yeah, I heard you. It's pretty easy to get a custom one of these made. I haven't looked into it, of course, but seems like it wouldn't be too hard to have something made here with engraving. I know TTK does a lot of the titanium keycaps. They might be able to get something for that. Um, I can always ask them. I'm in their server. I talk there pretty frequently, so I could always ask. Custom resin badge? Yeah, that would work too. Yeah, they are pretty harsh. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy the sound though. I did get I got the lower spring weight version. But yeah, they definitely felt a little weird at first. But yeah, I think the rocks were a big improvement from the original Haimu MP tactiles. I didn't really like those too much. How do you feel about full size layouts? I don't mind it. I'm glad that there is quite a few options for that now. It probably will never be my layout of choice just because um I don't like a board taking up this much space on my desk. But it's definitely nice to see more of these become available, at least in the custom market. Tactile infatuation started later. Yeah. That was before I got into tactiles. It was one of the first few I tried, and I just did not enjoy it very much. But they were better than the Wuche version. Uh, the Wuche ones were linear, but the Wuche Jades with the metal pole insert were not good at all. NK did ones with metal poles, right? Yeah, so they had the MK Plus. Yeah, yeah, you could add inserts to those. So those weren't like that by default, I don't think, if I'm remembering correctly. But you could add different materials to that one, which was really interesting. I never got a chance to try them though. Yeah, I think those had copper inserts that you could add, as well as other materials. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. If Phoenix is still here, he might know. The NK switches that you could add inserts to, were those only metal inserts, or were there were other materials, right? Yeah, yeah, the Cream Plus. Yeah, there was so yeah, okay. So those were the ones I was thinking of. Mike has been testing a new Switch project, so hopefully there's a new tactile option. I would hope so. I feel like I do still love linears, but this light, by the way, is really nice. I wish I had the JSON file so I could change it, but unfortunately I do not. But yeah, I feel like linear options have been just oversaturated at this point. We need something more in the tactile market. That's why I really like these GAT Type R. I feel like they were really different and just really enjoyable to use. Franken switching, yeah, yeah, I feel that. I think I personally am too lazy for that, but yeah. So there's the for full size recommendations. Yeah, the QK101 is the one that's readily available. This board, I really like it. I think it's really nice. Unfortunately, it is a group buy though, so you won't be able to have it instantly. Yeah. Rise and Mayor's Yun, yeah. It's a pretty long wait, unfortunately. Well, relatively, it's not that long of a wait compared to other group buys, but it's still not in stock. So, all right, I'm gonna try a sound test with these. All right, let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear this. You can hear it? All right, perfect. I really like that a lot better than the other one, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, spacebar sounds great. This is really good. Now, I'm not sure if that's just a switch difference or if the plateless is that much better. But yeah, that sounds a lot better to me. The trigger on 220. What do you mean 220? Oh, okay. So I don't know if you heard. I don't think you were here earlier when I talked about the switches. They are. They have some issues. I've only seen this on the Unikeys version. I know people that have gotten them from Taobao haven't had this issue, but there is some chatter with these switches. Um, I have about 400 of them. And I want to say maybe 35 to 40 have chatter, which out of 400 isn't that much, but let's say you get 90 and you get a bad batch, that's gonna be really bad. Um, Gateron is working. Yeah, we did mention it to him. Yeah, it's about 10%. Yeah, we mentioned it to DY, and he said he mentioned it to Gateron, and they are working to fix it. So if you do like this Switch, I either recommend you at least get 10 extra from what you usually get, or just wait a bit because it's unfortunate, but because I really like the Switch, but it's yeah, I think waiting is probably the better option because I do really like it. It sounds really good, but yeah, like I said, that's a big issue to have. Because it's not chatter that you can fix. I've tried and it does not it does not work. Yeah, they are definitely worth it. I would say they are great switches. It's not the PCB or the Switch. I mean, it could. It's most likely the Switch, but I mean, an easy way to try that is you swap them out for one that you know is good. Oh yeah, the HMX page. If you don't check it every month, it'll be all brand new. I know there's a few more coming as well. So, I also recommend you guys try. The only one that is available right now is the Keygeek Cyan, but moving forward, new Keygeek switches will be using the an updated top housing, and they no longer have that noticeably sticky feeling that you would get at the beginning of the press before. Um, it's not super noticeable on some of them, but it's definitely there, and it gets annoying. I know the Purple Dawns were a switch that I would recommend all the time, but I guess with time, the housing just, I don't know exactly what happens to it, but they get really sluggish. And I had about 400, and I think this is what I have left. It's about two, like a little over 250 that are still working perfectly fine. So, but the new ones are great with the updated housing. All right. I think that'll be it for the stream. Thank you everyone for coming in. I will be uploading more sound tests to YouTube. I do want to try it with foam and without, with some switches. I think definitely for me, I prefer it plateless. That might just be the switch. So I am gonna try these on PP plate and see how that sounds as well. I'll be uploading that to YouTube within the next week or so. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming in. It was fun. It was a good stream. If the VOD isn't there, I will try to download it, and upload it to YouTube. You couldn't choose and got 3 plates. Yeah, that happens. I've had that happen to me before too. All right. Well, I'll see you guys.